Hey you guys, so I'm back and I just took my braids down. Believe it or not, it's like 4 days later from my first video, but I'm finally getting started. So excited. I tried to dye some hair, just decided I'm not gonna use the dyed hair. Also changed my mind about the braiding and the braiding, wrapping, and crocheting technique. I'm just going to crochet, so I'm gonna take my time. So I'm gonna wash my hair first, condition it, and I have the locks soaking in some like shampoo and conditioner right now because I had like a slight smell that I just want to get out. But we're gonna get the show on the road. We're gonna get started, and I'm so excited.
So here we are. I'm showing you what I'm using. I'm mixing the 20 and 30 volume developer. I counted out 6 locks, and I am going to start by, well, the bowl was wet, so I had to dry the bowl, but now I'm going to start by mixing the bleach. So we're going to pour the bleach in. I'm going about half and half with the 20 and 30. I really eyeballed it, and then I added some more because I didn't quite have the consistency I wanted, but now I did. Mind you guys, I'm not a professional, I'm not a licensed cosmetologist. I just go by what feels right to me. So I eventually come back because I don't know what I was quite doing in this moment, but it gives me enough time to, talk and break down what I'm doing. But I do eventually start painting the hair. Here I am. So I'm painting the hair. I kind of just give it a straight line at first, and then I go back in with my hands and blend it out because I wanted like an ombre effect. I really don't like that blunt coloring that a lot of lock people do. I think it's very unappealing. I like the way that stuff kind of fades and is seamless in those ways, so that's what I was going for. And then I wrap it with the foil. Now I'm coming back to you after I've unwrapped it and I'm washing it out. I use a pH balancing shampoo, kind of like what they use for perms, the neutralizing shampoo, and I use that just to scrub really well because when you leave bleach inside of locks, it can really break down the lock from the inside. So I am trying to avoid that, and then I'm going to come back and bring you what it looks like, but I decided I wanted it a little bit lighter, so I'm going back over it with the bleach on wet hair. But I don't think you're supposed to bleach wet hair, so it didn't really work out too much, but that is the final product. It was cool. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was cool. Shows up the hair colors.
Hey y'all, we're on install day 3. I am tired, but we had a setback because I was short 15 locks. So like I said, I decided not to use the locks that I dyed, and that kind of put me back 5. And then when I got to the top part of my hair and I parted it all out, I counted and I realized from where I was like short 15. So overall I'm going to have 135 locks in my hair. But I'll show y'all real quick the locks that I made. So these are the locks that I made to match the locks that I had. I kind of had a model lock, which is, I'm dropping them all on the floor, y'all, which is this one here. And so I kind of made everything to fit, to match it, which for the most part they do. Some are a little thinner than others, but some are a little thinner, some are a little thicker. I think that I'm really gonna like the slight variations. Of course, the top is a little more combed out. I'm about to put all of these up in some shampoo and conditioner like I did the rest of the locks to get rid of that faint like chemical smell that they had a little bit. And then we will get this show on the road. So as of my front, I have I think 56 locks to install, and we'll be done. I'm praying that I get it done today because I go to work tomorrow. So I mean, I always have a head wrap, but still, I'm praying that I get it done today, that I get it retwisted today, that I get a little style pop in today, and that we can go from there. So I'm so excited. Let's get back to it. Well, okay, hold on. I'm gonna show y'all what my hair is looking like now. Woo, I look rough, so please don't judge me, but this is where we are right now. I'm trying to give y'all a view of the back. It's like really full. It's not twisted, of course. It's not like retwisted at the roots, but like it blends in pretty well. Y'all see? I think it's really pretty. I think it's really pretty. I'm very excited for how it's going to turn out. So this is my hair. These are my final sections in the front. I have like a top ear to ear part going over the top, similar to how I part my sister locks. So that was just something that helped me get my line straight in the back. And then I have straight-ish lines going on in the front. I don't have a clear center part, which I did not want, and I'm very happy about that. So I'm in the final stretch. Thank God. These are the last two that I have left. All the rest is done. So on these last two, I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm most likely gonna voice over this, so I'm gonna just get to it. Definitely gonna be using the screen as a mirror, but got 2 locks. My needle, I've been really into the 3-prong needle, so let's get into it.
Hey you guys, voiceover Alana is back. So I'm starting by separating the hair out to create like an area for the lock to adhere. So I spread it out, kind of fray it, and then you'll see right before I attach the lock, I wrap it around my finger and make a spot where it's like a small space. So you'd see me do it right there. A small space, and then I wrap the frayed hair of the lock around there. I take my needle and I start going at it at the top portion where the lock frayed hair is around my hair. And I'm twisting the hair as I'm crocheting it, and you see that I've connected that one part, just the side where the frayed hair from the lock meets my hair. So I continue doing that until it looks pretty seamless, and I just focus on that space first. Then I go and spread my hair around the lock, and I do the same thing. So I'm crocheting and twisting at the same time, and I'm just focusing on the ends of my hair, making sure that they blend seamless into the lock extension. So I'm twisting and crocheting, twisting and crocheting. And it's kind of like I'm doing this rocking hook motion. I have the hooks of the needles facing my thumb because that gives me more control, and it allows me to really get in there and really blend the hair. So now you see that it has pretty much been blended, and now I focus on the in-between area between where both of those ends were crocheted into the ends of the frayed lock into my hair and the ends of my hair into the lock. So I palm rolled that to finish it out, and now I'm going to give you one more example a bit slower. So as you see, I'm untwisting this hair. I don't know why I have all these flakes in my hair. I use my medicated shampoo, and I just washed my hair like 3 days before doing this, but whatever. Also, you can really see the difference in texture between my hair and the locks. At this point, my hair is very shiny, it's very soft, it's very thick, but you see I'm fraying out the lock extension so that it can be attached to my hair. Look at that texture difference. Also, my hair is like jet black naturally. It's awful. It's awful. I hate plain colored hair, but we'll dye it later. So I go back and I make that twist. I fray the lock extension hair around my hair past the little point that I make, and then I fray my hair around the lock hair, so you can see where I'm like bringing them together where I made that little twist. And I start by crocheting the frayed lock extension hair into my hair, and I twist and crochet, I twist and crochet, I twist and crochet, I twist and crochet. The hooks, as I said before, are facing my thumb, which gives me more control, and you can see that root getting tight because I continue twisting. So once the root gets completely tight, I unravel to see where I am. See, and you can see where I've attached. At that point, even right then, the lock is really attached, but I keep going to make sure that I get it very secure, because like I said, I'm very concerned about slipping and slippage, and I'm doing my best to make that not an issue. So look, it's pretty much seamless at that point, but I go back again because slippage is my biggest concern. That's a real interesting part I made there. It's a little bit of a V in the middle of the lock. We'll see. But anyways, now I spread my hair around the lock and I do the same thing, crocheting to blend my hair into the lock. And you can pretty much see I give the lock, the whole attachment process, about 2 inches worth of hair, 2 to 3 inches worth of hair, because I'm not in this for length. I really am just in this for security and having a good lock journey. So same thing I did was twisting and crocheting. Now I'm going in for that middle section, kind of where that twisted portion that I made in the beginning meets the lock, and I am making sure that it is completely secure. So you see that in that moment, I keep going over it. I'm really getting into it, and look, it is attached. I'm a bit of a stickler, especially for the top portion, because that's where the twist will be. And then I'm going to palm roll this and call it a day.
It is all done. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so next step is the retwist. I'm trying to do a 2-in-1 style. I bought some beeswax, the brands, their locking gel or whatever. I'm not really advocating, I'm not gonna show you or nothing, I'm not advocating for this at all, because I am gonna start switching to make my own locking products, because I do want to kind of like do the whole all natural thing on this journey and whatnot. We'll see, but these are my locks. Look at them, look at this new growth. I have to retwist it so I can get all, put together for you gals. But I'm gonna do this all off camera, and I'm going to come back with some sort of something. I'm gonna try to do a 2-in-1 with the individual twist, so I can hold it, and then like another style with the twist, but we'll see. I'm really tired. I have work in the morning, so I'm so glad that I finished this at all. Like, considering that I had to make locks this morning to make up for like what I missed. So like my locks on this side and over here is where I put the majority of the locks that I had to make, and my scalp is flaking up already. I just washed my hair 2 days ago and it was so clean, but I don't think that I left the my medicated shampoo on long enough. So my plan was to wash these before I wore them again, like wash my whole head together, but it's too late for that shit. I'ma just oops, it's too late for that so I'ma just retwist it, and I might wash it in like 2 weeks, see how I feel about it then. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for following this journey. I think after this I'm gonna just do pictures. I might come back with another video, but I think after this I'm gonna just do pictures. This has been a long time coming. I mean, the retwist is going to be so satisfying, but y'all not gonna see it tonight because I'm going to sleep. So bye y'all. Good night, and I will come back with like full-fledged results, okay? Full.